Hello, we're back with maybe the last episode of this run. Yeah, lots of stuff is gonna happen in this episode. We're gonna try and break the final two cards. We only have two left, so we have Extravagance Gold and Gold Conquest. Now, Extravagance Gold, I haven't found anywhere else to break it, but we have this place where we might be able to destroy one card. I'm hoping it'll break that gold card, and then we can break Gold Conquest on the Sultan. Um, First thing we're gonna do is do something I didn't do last run, which was with the captured heretic, use someone with pious faith to get rid of them. And hopefully that'll continue some quest line with the church, and maybe we can finish that one out. Here's a combat book hunt for Adilla. Oops. Yeah, so we're just gonna see how things go. I'm gonna re-roll as soon as I can. 4 more days. So when this heat reaches 3 days, we'll re-roll. So we're kind of just floating around doing nothing right now. Let's get some insider information. I don't think there's any events or anything else we need to do or take care of. There's no one else I can put up to give us the last thing in the nursery. So I think we're done with this event now. We're just gonna try and make some money. Or are there any books that we need to read? I guess we could start one of these quests to go on one of these journeys. Let's do Treasure Raiders. I forgot what happened last time we did this. We'll see what happens. Yeah, there's not much we need to do. We're kind of just letting things fly. Lots of leftover people. So we brought the faithless. The priest recognized her face. This hateful woman attracted countless ignorant, lowly followers from their dark alley, and despite several purges, due to various reasons, eluded capture. Oh, we just got 5 gold. They acknowledged your achievement, offering deserved recompense. Meanwhile, Badria was dragged away, hurling filth at you. The priest, even the immaculate purity till the end. Okay. The bookstore owner, much like a hound, can sniff out his books. We succeed, and we get the 5th element. Great movie. 2 people in the city are arguing. One claims that his neighbor stole his sheep, while the neighbor says that he abandoned the sick lamb, and if not for him taking it in and treating it, the lamb would have died in the desert. We ask you who the sheep should belong to. I'm gonna be real with you, property law says the original guy owns it regardless of what you do to the sheep, but this guy saved it. We could also kill the sheep and eat it together, but that doesn't seem fair because this sheep kind of just recovered from being sick. It belongs to the neighbor. Renown +1. Bathhouse news. Silver tactics. $5. Okay, he's back. Okay, Treasure Raiders. Let's do this event. How long does this take? You solve the issues in Fardak's territory, claiming significant fame in the city. One day, tax official Ziad visits again, hoping to consult on another difficult problem. He has heard that some farmers in the south flood their land, causing large areas of farmland to be abandoned, and the collected and taxes to drop to an unbearable level. How do you think this should be handled? Promise great benefits, because if people pick up these farmlands, I mean, people are going to get paid to do that work. And enforcing severe punishment just makes people not want to claim those lands anyway, if they're, you know, happy with their life and stuff. I think promise great benefits here. Let's be kind. Promise of mercy. There's new equipment today. Longbow. Gown. What's promise of mercy? To persuade the nobles requires at least 5 charisma. 5 charisma, 5 gold. That seems very passable. Ooh, Jabal. An evil spirit guards the legendary Shadow Compass. Oh, this is what gave us the Shadow Compass. Jabal's ancestral notes records that adventurers can bribe it with the blood sacrifice. I see. Or an artifact. There's nothing else we can give it. I mean, I don't really want to do this event. I don't need the Shadow Compass. I think we should do the Jinn event instead. And I think that one takes 7 days. Maybe. Which might be an issue. But I don't need the compass, and I think that's the only thing that quest gives us. For now, let's just do what we were doing before. Yeah, everything seems fine. Three more days until the reroll. Okay, Omen. There's a dispute at the city gate. After inquiries, you learn that these travelers want to enter the city for pilgrimage, but cannot provide a guarantee. The guards firmly insist that they might be spies and refuse entry. A guarantee? You've never heard of a city entry guarantee. Maybe it's a new ruse by the soldiers to extort. You decide to, I will guarantee. No way these guys are spies. Renown +1. Yeah, obviously, if I've never heard of it, they're just exploiting those guys. And I can't stand by that. With the power I have by the Sultan. Okay. Let's do the Jinn event. Ooh, strange invitation. Horse betting. Ferris found you looking baffled, showing a crumpled, greasy piece of parchment that looked as if it had wrapped meat. With haphazardly written words, "Come to the dog track." It might be a trap or a joke, but he still found you and asked if you'd go with him. Okay. Seems very innocent. Oh, it takes 3 days. Okay, this is fine then. Four of all these stats, so she does have the highest survival, I'm pretty sure. Although I could put her for something else. Like I could put her in for wisdom. Actually, Maggie's got that covered as well. And yeah, Guileless for sure is combat. 4 charisma. Okay, so Arzuna is gonna talk to the queen. And then Maggie's got the highest wisdom. And Lumera will go for survival. Oh, I have to go there. I mean, we can hold out on a day for this event to finish. We can hold out on a day. Let's just do... Yeah, let's just, you know, manage the estate, make some money, let the day pass. Go to the bathhouse. Yeah, this seems fine. A person suddenly approaches you, showing you a bundle of old items, claiming they are treasures passed down from your ancestors, and asking you to buy them back. You inspect them, some are good, some are clearly fake, but some seem worth appreciating. I'll take it all. Let's buy his stuff. We have so much money. We might as well. Strange invitation. The dog track was as bustling as ever. Now that you know who its true owner is, it's become clearer why they can afford to be so carefree. The Empire's nobles are not allowed to run casinos. Gambling is heavily taxed, and nobles can't participate in games or rigged bets. Yet none of these restrictions apply to the Sultan's own gaming arena, which explains why this one could crush nearby betting shops. They seem more honest in comparison. You two stand at the entrance, neither wanting to enter, just standing there, hearing the hounds bark. Reminds you of Luna. So sad. What happened to that dog? After a while, Ferris grew impatient. It was probably a boring prank, he said. Let's go. As you turn away, someone lurched from the shadows, shoving a cloth-wrapped bundle into Ferris's arms, before sprinting away. The bundle, it was warm, still moving, uncovering the rag. A fur little dog lay in Ferris's hands. No more than half a month old, with shiny black fur, plump and bearing a white crescent mark on the forehead. Ferris's hands shook uncontrollably as he held the pup. Oh, little Moon! That's so cute. Oh, look at him! Look at him! Probably related to Luna. No more than half a month old, with shiny black fur, plump, and bearing a white crescent mark on the forehead. Ferris's hands shook uncontrollably as he held the pup, his expression torn between laughter and almost tears. Idiots, absolute idiots. Whoever did this, whoever got this for me, are idiots. My Luna was the finest Saluki hound of pure blood. What is this? A mutt, a mongrel. They know nothing of dogs. Then he buried his face in the pup's soft fur, sobbing loudly. The dogs innocently licked his face. Onlookers stared at you, bewildered. The dog track erupted in cheers. Someone had won again. Little Moon, Ferris muttered. You little mongrel, little stray, little ragged thing. Your name is Little Moon. Ferris, you know you love that dog. You know you can't say no to that dog. That is so cute. Let's collect our money at the merchant. We have one more day before we do the roll. I want it all. 10 gold coins. Oh, extravagance of bronze or lower. Buy jewels. Nah, I don't think we need to buy them. I know I said I wanted to buy stuff, but we don't have to. Oh, he gives physique +1. That's so cute. I already have Lady Becky, and Ferris has no one, so let's just give him Little Moon. He's gonna carry him around. Why can't you equip him? Come on, Ferris. Why can't you equip him? Does he not have the... Yeah, he has animal handling. Why can't he hold him? Can Guileless hold him? Nope. I guess not. I wonder why not. Maybe there'll be another quest for that. Oh, okay, so I didn't have to go. It was Jabal that had to go. Okay, let's put Lumera here. It was Maggie on Wisdom. Arzuna here. And then Guileless here. So yeah, I think that we're gonna pass. We're gonna pass the checks. Let's have someone make some money. Who has higher wisdom? Amor. Set myself here. Go to the bathhouse, I guess. Today we're re-rolling and seeing if we can break it at the Purifying Fire. Exciting, exciting day. Intuition. $5 again. Someone entrusts their child as a sandfolk tribe with some trade ties, convinced that growing up in the desert toughens the body. Right. We went to search for the child last time. We could also... we can also punish the people who do this, and I think that's what I'm going to do this time. Influence +1, notoriety -1. You gaze at them coldly, thinking to yourself, better yet, both deserve to die. With a wave, you summon the guards and toss two blades between them. Duel, you say. The winner walks out of my courtyard. Fueled by hate, resentment, rage, and sorrow, they strike at each other with all they've got until both collapse lifeless in exhaustion. Word reaches the Sultan and he chides you. Why didn't you invite him to watch the fun? Still, his light tone betrays his clear delight in your choice. I mean, +1, both of these, it's both good. They condemned a child to die. Like, that's crazy to me. Forcing him to walk in the desert by himself? In the dark alley, the Sultan's laws are just one way to solve problems. Often it's up to the individuals involved to figure out the rest. A noble approaches you, asking for help to resolve a problem as he, unaware of rules, has offended a mercenary who claims to be a roaming swordsman in the dark alley. I asked him to handle a problem for me. I assumed he'd scare her off from the capital, but to my shock, he killed the woman and left her head on my doorstep. Now everyone knows my mistress is dead, and they blame me as the killer. Well, you are the killer. He just did the handiwork. You were the one that, pointed and ordered. He slips you some money, asks you to teach this unruly mercenary he's set to meet in the dark alley. It said this mercenary is the best in the dark alley. I thought hiring someone so skilled would make it easier. Surely you can think of a way to deal with him since you're a figure of influence besides the Sultan. Entangled Task has appeared. Little Moon wants to play outside! That's so cute! Ferris brought Little Moon to see you. This little puppy is full of energy, never runs out. It carries a little ball in its mouth, looking at you, expectantly hoping you or anyone will come to play. Yes, I will come to play. Who is going to play with Puppy? Oh, I can put Ferris there. No, but... put myself. Why can't I do it? Excuse me, why can't I do it? Excuse me? Ferris brought his Little Moon to see you. Yeah, he came to see me. Okay, well, someone's gotta play with it. Go ahead, Adilla, have some fun. Civil fundraising. This proposal suggests that the royal family provide credit guarantees and supervision to collect local city civil funds for public facilities. This is certainly a good idea, but can it really operate smoothly? It's a good idea. I feel like the Sultan's not gonna enjoy this one. I feel like this is glitched. Like, it still says we have to ignore or consent Abdul's approach. Either way, I'm gonna say yes. An entangled task. We need combat, physique, charisma, or sociability. We can choose to persuade him or use gold coins and Sultan card on him. Other Sultan cards outside of the Conquest card with rarity based on whom you intend to confront. Can we use our extravagance? Okay, this is gonna be extravagance, gold extravagance. Can we use it here? Okay, let's put gold coins. Can we put extravagance here? Other Sultan cards outside of the Conquest card with rarity based on whom you intend to confront. So let's say I want to put someone with charisma and sociability. I could wait on this. I could wait like 2 more days. And then if this event doesn't work, we'll go purifying fire. Because I want to wait for these guys to come back from the quest. Book hunt for survival and wisdom. Faraj can do this one. Let's send someone here. Let's get some people to manage the estate. Even if they fail, it's okay. This is fine. Okay, and then in the... After 2 more days, it should be fine. Your prestige becomes the cornerstone of this plan. People not only believe this is a royal-backed venture, they also know it's a plan made by a courtier who can spar with the Sultan for a long time. The plans initiated by you are always more reliable than those from nobles who only flatter. For the Sultan, discovering money he couldn't touch is more painful than the stake. Commoner's approval. Notoriety +1. Adila is willing to play with Little Moon, but... it's a hound! Is it a hound? Like Ferris's dogs? I've always wanted to hunt with a pack of dogs like him, but they always end up barking at me. Adila is talking fast while stroking Little Moon's tiny head, but soon enough Little Moon struggles and cries at her. Adila, disappointed, borrowed your mansion's dressing room to fix her appearance, washing off possible blood scents, but to no avail. The puppy decided. Little Moon just did not like her. Adila left sadly, but her communication skills slightly improved from this effort to befriend the puppy. Oh, that's so cute. That sucks that Adila couldn't befriend him. Little Moon is so friendly to everyone. Okay. Give me the book, give me the book. Howling Mountain Winds. I've never seen this one. While the bookstore owner and the bookseller were bargaining, you notice a few children slowly approach you, pretending to look straight ahead but glancing at you like cats crouching near pigeons. So you pretend to look at the book in the bookseller's hand and suddenly reach back to catch a little dirty hand reaching for your belt. We should punish this guy. You swiftly grabbed the bookseller and flipped him to the ground before he could escape. This guy wanted to make twice the money, both from the book and from the cut he got from the thief. Now he and the little thief begged for mercy, saying they were wrong to target your wallet. To demonstrate his sincerity, the man slaps himself while the little thief knocks his head hard. Everyone around is watching. What will you do? I think punishing them, right? I mean, like, we can leave the books and go, but... let's punish them for this. Influence +1, gold coins +3. You strike those trying to extort you, taking everything off them. The bookstore owner keeps his distance and a cold eye on you. Discontent with your actions, leaving together, he finally airs his grievances. Understand him. Selling books feels like selling one's soul. But you didn't have to sell it if you didn't want to sell it. You're the asshole here for trying to rob people. I don't know why you're getting mad. Lately, you notice Shama seems a bit melancholic, and your relationship encourages her to confide in you about her experiences. Shama? I haven't done anything with her for so long. It turns out she's an illegitimate daughter of a noble, despised by her father due to a generic deformity. Now her father has learned about her profession as a prostitute in the House of Delights and believes she has disgraced the family. Okay, well the father's kind of a bitch. My father won't let me go, and there's no doubt his assassin is already on his way. Oh my god, you would hire an assassin just to kill your daughter for working there? That's wild. As she speaks, Shama slightly curls her lips, an expression filled with a mix of worry and perhaps a special kind of relief which stirs a ripple within you. I can help you kill your father. I can take you as a concubine. Let's talk about something else. Concubine is kind of crazy. I feel like Maggie is going to be pissed. I can help you kill your father is also very reasonable. After listening to your words, Shama just giggles softly, completely not taking it to heart. She has long known and has become accustomed to the fact that the promises in House of Delights are not to be trusted until you seriously ask about her father's name, the location of her territory, and the situation there. She widens her eyes in surprise and begins to dissuade you. You don't need to oppose him for someone like me, but you only gently squeezed her palm. In the past, you would never consider standing against a great lord, but now you have gained the power to change fate from this twisting game, even if it's just the fate of a prostitute. I mean, I don't care that he's a noble. He's planning to murder his daughter for her career choice. He's kind of crazy. So, we have a couple options today. I think we go Righteous Cause, Shama's father, Great Lord's army. We don't have our top fighters here today. Oh, I don't own any troops. And I can't really hire anyone. No one in our guest house can help us. I can't even do this event. You must present a conquest card. Oh. Maybe this is our... It's 20 turns. So we have a lot of time to do this. Maybe this is where we... Gold Conquest? Gold Conquest seems possible there. We don't have an army though. That seems really tough. Okay, one more day and we get our people back and then we can do Entangle task. Yes. Because we want to persuade him with someone. I don't have anyone with really good sociability here. 7 charisma, no 3 sociability. I mean, I might be able to do it. Maybe I should do it. Oh, yes. And let's give him more. So these could be the way I break these final 2 cards. Let's do, yeah, Gold Secret. Okay, let's try this task out. Tomorrow, we'll get everyone back, and hopefully we could do Righteous Cause if this breaks the Extravagance card. Seems good. Everything else seems fine. Okay, let's do the forest. We'll get her lamp. Oh, tapestry gave us gold intuition. Break through the traps at the entrance. Huge. The entrance to the forest of the Jinn is covered in thorny vines. A single scratch can make you relive your most painful memories. Lumera carefully parts the thorns, guiding the way at the path's end. Flowering branches suddenly animate as if to devour, but Jabal grabs hold with his bare hands. After escaping, he weeps silently for a while, unwilling to share his memory with the adventuring crew. A tiny Jinn the size of a pea stops the adventurers. Alright, we play chess with him. And... ooh. Okay, that works. Maggie gets +1 wisdom. And now we gotta negotiate. We need 3 successes. Huge, we got the lantern. Entangled task. At the tavern, you spot the swordsman free spending with 2 or 3 prostitutes in his arms and treating everyone to drinks, of course, using the noble's money. The man indeed looks quite remarkable, drinking duel with roaming swordsman. We need 1 success out of 10. That seems like a success. Whoever stands last in this bar can determine the outcome. You bought all the bar's liquor after the proclamation. Cheers ensued, with the bar surrounding a famed mercenary known for strength and a noble gaining fame in the dark alleys. Bets flew as people drank the prepared hard liquor. Later, you staggered out, instructing your servant to carry you and the swordsman home. How often did you pledge brotherhood and exchange grand visions? It didn't matter, nor does the fate of that noble. Oh, he's a follower now. The Sultan shows interest. The Sultan inquired deeply about the swordsman, and you made every argument against his skills being legendary. Summoning an anonymous mercenary could harm the warrior king's dignity. Amused, he allowed you to break the extravagance card. Oh my god, this is a great event. For 20 coins, you get a swordsman as a follower, and you break a gold card? Huge, huge. Okay, who cares if we failed that one? A poor man complains that he invested all his savings to help his brother. Right, however, his brother now refuses to share any of the profits, while his brother has grown wealthy. He struggles to even provide for his daughter. The brother, now a successful merchant, angrily insists that the borrowed money was repaid in full years ago. You blame the merchant because he... Yes, I don't... Like, obviously, I could support them, but then the merchant gets to go away scot-free, so, like, we're definitely blaming the merchant here. It's his fault. Your brother helped you, and it doesn't matter if you paid off the debt. He has a daughter, and you're in a position to help. And you owe much of your success to him. Today is going to be the best. So I draw the last card today. Lumera and Faraj quests. The last card. And I'm pretty sure we can use it there. New people in the guest house. Scholar, ranger, scholar. Okay. And we have a new roaming swordsman, who is very good at combat and all these other things. Ooh, he's even holding the gold sword. Well, how much money do we have? 43? Let's buy this. And we can have, Gaius is wearing, which weapon is he wearing? Oh, he's got a crocodile. And this sword, which is only 3. I'm gonna give him this bow instead. Yeah, so he has more, and then I can give the sword to the new guy. Or I can give it to... Yeah, I can give it to this guy, because, where is she? Oh, Adilla's here. Adilla's here. Okay, we can wait one more day, and then we'll go Righteous Cause, because we need... I think we need Adilla for this event. She is our fighter as well. Oh yes, Lumera quest. Early in the morning, you found Lumera sneaking out, holding many precious parchments and carrying a bulging backpack, looking very suspicious. You stopped her and asked her what she was going to do. She honestly replied that she was going to take revenge. But what revenge? Against who? And how? She lowered her head, avoiding your questions. Could this be an excuse? What will you decide to do? Let's help her. I don't look, whatever you want to do, Lumera, I trust you. I trust you, and I will help you do whatever you want. It's too dangerous for a young girl to seek revenge alone. You shouldn't sit by and do nothing. Furthermore, whatever the task, an extra helper is never a bad thing. Lumera hesitated for a moment, then gratefully nodded. You follow Lumera through the bustling market, walking through the seeking eyes of the commoners. Finally, her steps halt in front of a low, shabby shanty in the slums, where a gaunt, filthy old man squats, daydreaming. Upon seeing Lumera, the man's eyes suddenly brighten. He jumps up and tries to grab her hand. But you step in front of her. I'm here for vengeance, the girl calmly tells the man. Father. Ooh, Lumera's dad. This is her father. Surprised, you glanced at the man. His expression became even more enthusiastic. He rubs his hands together, mouth agape, showing a grotesque set of yellow teeth. I knew you'd make it big. Are you a noble's concubine or a top-grade prostitute? It's time to give back to your dad. What did you bring for dad? Wine? Cigarettes? Lumera's ever-unchanging expression cracks slightly, and through the fissure you glimpse pain. I repeat, I'm here for vengeance, she reiterates, clenching her fist. The man just now finally understands her words and scratches his head. Revenge. What did daddy do? What are you talking about? I don't like how he refers to himself as daddy. She's a grown-ass woman now. That's just not how you talk to her daughter. Lumera explains he sold her mother to a brothel in exchange of wines. Oh no! When he had no money, he sought out mother and lied to her that he still loved her, let her go with him, then sold her again. That's crazy. In 2 sentences, I just learned everything I need to know about this guy. Until she was captured by the owner of her brothel, beaten by her owner, dead from the owner's torture. Hearing that, the man feels surprised. That's all? I didn't do anything wrong. Oh! Oh! The owner killed your mother, not me. I loved your mother. I just needed money at that time. For wine? That's not a need. I didn't have anything else to sell. How can a child blame her father due to such a thing? My lord, surely you agree. You won't allow a child to do such a cruel thing. I'm not a slave. I am a free man. But you, oh my god. Oh, let me put my hands on this man. He yells madly. Many people raise their heads from windows of slum to stare at you. 3. Lumera stares at you too. You said you will help me. Then, will you help me kill him? Of course. Of course. We're killing this guy right now. Right here, right now. There's no need to ask more. The words this man has said are enough to sentence him to death. Agreed. Agreed. You sold your wife not once, but twice. And you lied to her. Twice. And you left your daughter homeless. That is crazy. Faraj, if this is a praising event, I'm not doing it, by the way. I'm not doing it. On this day, Faraj excitedly came to you, unable to hide his excitement, telling you he's about to organize a series of radical gatherings, exchanging ideologies with advanced young people. Hoping to gain some of your help, he'll be extremely grateful if you do. I got bigger fish to fry right now, brother. I'm gonna reject it for now. I'm gonna reject it. I mean, I have bigger things to do. This is the father? Oh my god. He's a gambler. I don't care about the bloodshed card. We're killing him. We're killing him today. Yeah, Adilla's here, so we can't really do anything about the righteous cause anyway. Let's make some money. Oh, we can break the Jinn Lantern. Oh, I have to handle this. We can do that tomorrow, I guess. I don't really care about bathhouse news or whatever. It's fine. $5. Thank you. I need to know what happens with the father. Okay, insider information. Yep, whatever. Okay, yep, Nabani is having fun. Revenge! Lumera's father is clearly a scoundrel. More clear than ever. Even without Lumera's plea, you wouldn't have let him live. You killed the villain. You nod to Lumera and step forward. The man begs, cries, and repeatedly claims he's a free man, but you remain unmoved. Lumera quietly watches from the side, the man's blood spreading across her bare feet. She stares at the blood flowing towards the filthy gutter. Then she kneels down in the pool of blood, solemnly bowing to you. Your actions inevitably left traces. Okay, who cares about that? I don't care about that. Look, if I argue this in court, everyone will be on my side. I know it. With the growth of your notoriety, you think a safer way to conceal your crimes... Oh. I don't need to do that. Little Moo wants to play. Aww. We're gonna have Maggie play with her. What's this evidence event? Stealth Cottage. So weird. 2 words. Building a house takes skills. Making it disappear in front of everyone's eyes is overkill. You can use the stealth cottage to store your evidence so the High Constable can't find them. Interesting. I do have a vacant mansion. Seems fine. We'll wait one more day. Then we'll do the righteous cause. Yeah, we'll give $5 to charity. We'll make some money. We'll go grand game. Oh, let's break the lantern this time. Let's get the let's get the Jinn lady freed. Okay, $5. Nice. Influence +1, and the Sultan's leaving. Recently, several wells in the royal city have suddenly turned bitter, prompting many complaints. The Sultan asks for your opinion. Dig new wells. Yes, dig new wells. We have to be self-sufficient here. Insider information. Okay. Luna wants to play. Little Moon wants to play. Oh, I've always wanted a cute little puppy. Maggie immediately embraced Little Moon. Her face lit up with a seldom-seen radiant smile. Maggie and the puppy played all day, finding fun toys and treats, and spoke to the puppy with all sorts of clumsy phrases. In the evening, when it was time to return the puppy, you asked Maggie, perhaps you should get a dog too. No, better not. The Sultan's game might take our lives at any moment. As a person, at least you know how to find your own way out. But a puppy, if we vanish, it would only keep waiting, and that breaks my heart, she said. So true, Queen. So true. It's just like the dog in Futurama. Waiting and waiting for Fry's return. She said, chuckling and shaking her head, then kissing Little Moon one last time before handing it back to Ferris. Thank you, Ferris, for that. At first, you had some ambiguous expectations for the secret cabin, but it's hidden so well that you even have to wade through a pile of rotting garbage just to get inside. Might as well just use it as a regular safe house. We got Visa! Oh, this is a different one. This is a different Jinn. Who are you? The Orphan's Revenge. A eunuch from the palace suddenly visits, claiming to serve Zazie, the most favored consort of the Sultan. Okay, the esteemed lady has recently become obsessed with a popular novel called The Orphan's Revenge. Because she likes it, the entire harem has started reading it. Because the women of the harem like it, everyone is talking about it, and countless copies have been sold. You ask the eunuch, puzzled, what does this have to do with you? The eunuch respectfully tells you that the esteemed lady believes the master in the book who helps the protagonist seek revenge looks exactly like you. Oh, is this Umera's book? The Orphan's Revenge? It could be her book. Yeah, believes the master in the book who helps the protagonist seek revenge looks exactly like you, and she wants to ask you to urge the author to write faster so she can read the ending sooner. You send the eunuch away completely baffled. Before leaving, he gives you a copy of The Orphan's Revenge. What is this? Do we have to read it? Okay, we can wait one more day for Righteous Cause. Who are you? Visa. Once prisoners trapped in Jinn Lantern, they are grateful for your rescue. So she has... Oh, she comes with one reroll every time you put her on something. That is kind of big. But her rest of her stats are really low. Okay, one more day. No headless today. We'll just manage the estate. And, yeah. This will be our day. I'm very curious to see what happens with this book, the Orphan's Revenge book. $5 plus 3. Yes, I thought so. I knew it was her book. She wrote about what we just did. Lumera kneels before you, pushing a heavy bag of golden coins towards you. You knew about the book all along. Her eyes flicker. At first, I just wanted to write a diary, but the more I wrote, the more there was. The maids who heard the story said I should publish it, so I asked the bookseller. These are my royalties. I'm just your slave girl. What's mine is yours. Please, you must accept it. She lowers her head deeply, seemingly embarrassed, before continuing. Also, I'm about to write the ending. The scoundrel will die. In this story, who should be the one to kill him? Write that you killed him. Make the story about yourself. You don't have to frame it as reality. People want to read the ending, and it doesn't have to be the truth. They don't even know that it's truth. I respect Lumera's decision here. I would let her write her own ending. Gain gold times 10. I wish I could just give the gold to her. I don't need the gold. Like, just take the gold. She lifted her head. Tears filled her eyes. Is it really possible? Can I really take credit for this? I've always dreamed it was me who did it on that day, but I was too cowardly. Without you, I might have just scolded him. Can I really? You nod and tell her that this revenge was accomplished by her own hand. Yes, it was. She's the one that went out for revenge. We were just there to manifest it. And you were merely a weapon in that instant. She bows to you again. Amazing work. Amazing work. I knew it was her writing. Before I even read the book, I knew it was her writing. Hello, because I lost a bet, I'm staying here to play with you. You can call me Little Wei. In front of you, the Jinn appears particularly small, able to hide inside a sleeve and brush across a face like falling leaf unnoticed. Quite useful. Hey, where did you get that gold coin in your hand? Faraj has an event? Broken vessels. Due to some unusual weather, some of the sacrificial vessels became damp and deformed. Of course, this is the explanation of those marshals in charge of safekeeping ritual wares. It may simply be because of their negligence or even using inferior items. If you're willing to put in some effort, you can adjust the budget to help them correct this mistake, or you can hand these failures over to the Sultan's executioner. I mean, we don't have any time to do any of this today. All we're gonna do today is do this. I do have a question. Can we equip Vesa on anyone? We can! She's an accessory! That's really good. Okay. Gold Conquest. We need... what is it? Is this... Yeah, we should put combat in. We don't have any troops. We want Gales. And we want someone with the highest physique. He has 5. Barris has 7. Faraj has 9. Okay, Dilla has 11 combat, 4 physique. Faraj has 9 physique, 2 combat. Adila is slightly better. If there is a role for physique, we might lose here. Oh, we need an army. We need an army. We need one. Where do I get one, though? Where would I even go to get one? I'm at a loss here. We have a way to break the card, but we don't have the army. Where can I get an army? We can also try breaking the conquest card here. Okay, that seems good. We can try this out. Okay, that seems fine. Okay, let's just do all of our menial tasks. Okay. I would like an event that gives me an army, because I'd like to fight. Sultan's game itself, these wicked cards, all of them are protected by powerful magic. Swords cannot harm them, flames cannot scorch them. The stones of the mill and the alchemist solvents, previous players tried all these methods of scourge. But today at dawn, during your prayer to God, you feel a hint of fear from the card on your chest. The evil force lurking within is retreating because your good deeds have drawn the gaze of the immaculate purity. Maybe you should try praying in the temple. You defeated a powerful evil force. Guided by your kind, resolute soul, the immaculate purity casts down a flame. The conquest in your hands burns like molten gold, blazing with intense heat. You hear the magician's screams along the cries of countless souls lost in this wicked game. This is a grand accomplishment. You have captured the essence of evil and entrusted it to the immaculate purity for elevation. The heavenly flames burn fiercely as monks gather and chant hymns, and at last, amid the golden ashes, a massive golden crown remains, the last confession of kings and your prize. After exhibiting such divine strength, the star guiding your souls returns to its dim, utterly exhausted state. Such divine intervention may not occur again, but you know he watches you, he still expects. We did it. We broke all the cards. And we had 2 events to do it as well. Crown of the Monarch. Having completed the game, the Sultan intends to publicly reward you. Oh, here we go. What is this? What remained after the gold conquest card was consumed by heaven's fire, only a true monarch chosen by all beings can wear this crown. Otherwise, it is an invisible shackle. Ooh, heavy is the crown. 10 points of notoriety. Win the game by breaking all cards. Ooh, Sultan's rewards. Look at all our followers. Nawful's here. Die if you don't go. In the Sultan's hall, under the watchful eyes of the ministers, you will receive the reward. He's gonna kill me, isn't he? Can we still do the Faraj event? Dangerous gambling. I can. Among the young nobles, a concept circulates that you can challenge the Sultan in a game. This idea deeply attracts radical youth, and Faraj is seen as your spokesperson. Perhaps this thought is worth investing in, worth utilizing, or perhaps Faraj needs some assistance. Nah, we're going here. We're going here. Goodbye, Faraj. In the Sultan's hall, under the watchful eyes of the ministers, you will receive the reward of this game. The loop of the game. You toss the card, broken in 2, back into the magician's box. With a crisp sound, you've truly completed all the games. Well done, my dear minister, the Sultan says languidly, and he gestures to the magician, who presents the box to him. As a reward, let me grant you a grand gift. The Sultan grabs the bottom of the box, overturning its content onto the floor. You are shocked to find all the cards restored to their original state, every single one. The Sultan cards you've struggled to break, harming others, and being harsh on yourself, whether intact or broken, now stand completely unscathed. Every single card. You can choose one person to continue the game. This is my gift. Judging by your expression, my dear, are you shocked? Did you think the game was over? You freeze in place. Choose someone. Whom you've insulted. They'll draw the bloodshed card and kill you. Someone you love? They'll suffer like you did and then fail. Someone you don't really care about? Haven't enough people sacrifice themselves already? Remember plucking a leaf to shelter from rain? The hidden bird beneath perished from wet feathers. Wasn't that your doing too? An impulse, the very one that made you oppose the Sultan's game, rises against your chest. But then you think, replaying means living everything again, seeing that fewer remain, like sparse corn stalks in a harvested field. You wonder, can you? Is this alright? You're disheartened, tempted to whimsically point someone to continue. Wish you hadn't played this game following rules in the first place. You could have changed fate if all could restart. Wait, did you just mention the start over aspect? A voice from within says, feeling like a hook tickling inside your navel. Want to reset? It's procedural. You'll crave every time. Hurry. Just like before, you seize the hook pulling you. Countless times. This too is a form of victory. Would you not agree? Countless times. You have seen your own deaths beyond counting, sorry. You have fallen in love with innumerable people. You have woven myriads of machinations. You've seen failure in all its shapes and forms. In this moment, the remorse of 10,000 lifetimes floods you. Yet you know, though time may unwind, you will still take your stand. You will resist the Sultan's game. I don't know if we resisted it so much as we actually just finished the game. Let's see. Press here. Turn that. Alright, here we go again. Come on, human. Do something to change your fate this time. Oh, that's a cool goat. Or is that a lamb? That's cool art. This time you have successfully resolved Sultan cards. Fate has taken notice. Plus 28. Okay. That was my first successful run and the second run I've ever done of Sultan's game. Wow. That was a good run. A lot of things went right. Yeah, this game is really good. It really tests your patience. You need to know what to do with each card, what the consequences are. And you have a lot of options. You have a lot of options to play the game out using your own methods. You can either be ruthless, you can be nice, you can be sparing, you can kill your own followers. It's a great game if you love making tough decisions. And yeah, I mean, I'm honestly, I'm intrigued to do another run, but I'm also, shaken from these two runs, and I might need some time before I start another one. But it's definitely on my mind. Let's just go through some of these achievements that we got. We achieved 1 victory. Yes, we did that. Echoes of Ancient Fate 2. This is the story of a challenger of fate whose words and deeds echoed the distant dance of the celestial hosts. Your calamities, your fortunes were written in the book of fate since the beginning of creation. Accumulate 100 fate points. Nice. Against thy conscience. This is the story of a courtier who, in order to break the Sultan cards, acted against his conscience and was tortured by remorse. Break 30 Sultan cards. Yeah, we did break a lot of them. Spiritual shareholder. Book hunt 20 times. Yes. The books actually help a lot. Lumera is one of my favorite storylines actually from this run. She starts out as just some random girl, slave girl, and then you end up, treating her as a daughter, and then you build up this storyline, and then eventually you get to kill her father for being an asshole. Like, that ending was spectacular. Great writing. And the book hunts definitely helped with all of the stats that she gains and how useful she ended up becoming at the end. Prepare a feast. 1 time. Managing the estate. Complete managing the estate 100 times. Yes. Plus 5 gold. Plus 5 gold. And routine work 3. Participate in the grand game 100 times. We're at 48 with lots of things to unlock. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about the game one more time for the last segment of this video. Particularly, yeah, I'm interested in doing another run. We're gonna spend some of our fate points here. But, yeah, the next run, we can play it differently. We can go for different endings. Like, I definitely like an ending where we kill the Sultan, That would be a cool ending because, you know, just playing these two runs, we've learned quite a lot about the Sultan, how he operates, how oppressive his regime is, and honestly, this run I tried my best to be, as open and not open, but as nice to the public as possible, helping everyone as much as I can, including my followers, obviously, Maggie and Lumera specifically, but also just like all of the short time events, like it adds up to the point where you feel like you're making an influence on the way that the town is being run and stuff like that, and that's really powerful for a game like this, which is just like clicking buttons and making decisions. But the short stories and the lore of the village and the town that you live in, and the influence that you put on it, that's what makes this game really good. And so yeah, I mean, I'd love to do a third run. If you're interested, let me know, please. If you've watched this far, if you've watched the first run and this run, and if you like this content, you know, support me. Like the videos. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more. Probably gonna take a break from this game, maybe like a week. I've been playing like an hour a day, for like 2 weeks now. But yeah, I'm interested in doing another run. So yeah, let me know what you think. And yeah, this will be the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.